Hey, what's going on? It's ITIL Living here again. Um, going to talk about something just a little bit different, but it's also a form of ITIL living. All right, because when you say ITIL, you mean living a clean life. It's not only about healing. All right, it's 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 everything you're doing. So um, yesterday I was asked a question. How can you rid yourself of negative thoughts? All right, how can you rid yourself of negative thoughts? So, I was asked a question by a older person, probably someone that's like 20 years older than me. So, I'm talking about old. All right. Um. He asked me the question like, how can you rid yourself of negative thoughts? So first, I thought about it, and I paused, and then I started talking. Because like oftentimes I'm asked question, I'm not sure where the information comes from, but i just start I just start going, I just start discussing um, whatever topic they want me to discuss. um, I'm just that I would say versatile and diverse when it comes to information. So all right, so to rid yourself of negative thoughts, first you have to put yourself in a positive environment. You cannot bypass a positive environment because if you surround yourself with negative people all day, like that's basically what you going to attract. You're gonna attract negativity. You're gonna attract negative energy. So, in other, like for example, right? If you're hanging around a bunch of friends that drink and smoke, like more than likely you're gonna end up doing the same thing. I'm not saying that you're gonna do the same thing, but more than likely you're gonna end up doing the same thing because it's all about peer pressure, peer influence, and also that energy that your friends are giving off. Like that's basically that energy gonna overcome you if you're not a strong person, because as we all know, negative energy is stronger if you're not strong enough to overcome that force. All right, so first you have to put yourself in a positive environment and surround yourself with positive people. All right, so that's number one. Your environment, you have to ensure that your environment is a positive one. Next, which is my favorite one, is you have to you have to be careful what you are eating. So in other words, if you're eating like a lot of animal product, eating a lot of meat, dairy, eating a lot of snacks that have like animal product in it, like more than likely that like all the stuff gonna affect your energy level, and it's gonna affect your thoughts, so it's gonna have you thinking negative because if you're aware of energy and how energy works, you will know what I'm talking about. And like for example, like the animals, right? When they kill those animals and you consume those byproducts of those animals, basically you're ingesting into your system the pain, the suffering that animal went through. So when you ingest all this stuff in your system, right, it's going to mess with your energy, and it's going to mess with your frequency, and in turn it's going to mess with your thoughts. So it's going to start affecting the way you're thinking. So you're going to start thinking negative. All right? So that's number 2. You have to be careful what you are eating. All right? I can make a whole video on that, but I'm keeping it brief. All right? So number 3, you want to control what you're listening to. So if you're listening to like negative music, like more than likely you're gonna be thinking negative, right? Because your subconscious mind stores all that information, and that's gonna affect the way you're thinking if you don't control what you're listening to. Because to note your ears are a input device. So whatever you input, that's basically we're gonna get out. So you have to control what you're listening to. All right. So all that crappy music and all that other crap, all those crappy conversation that you're having with people, that's not gonna make you better in one way or another. Avoid those conversations. Avoid those types of music. All right. The next thing this is gonna be number 4. You wanna also control what you are watching, because if you're watching crap, that's basically what you're gonna put out. So if you're watching TV and you're watching all these news and all these movies with violence and all that other crap, like that's basically what you are going to output. Negative thoughts and everything that's negative. So that's number 4 for right now. I'm gonna keep it short, but to maintain positive thoughts, and to keep giving up positive energy, you have to control what you put it in, because whatever you put in is whatever you get out. It's just, your body is just like a computer system. So if you get on that keyboard and you type I am big, or that's basically that's the output, which is the monitor. So when you put that in, you're gonna reflect on the monitor that I am big. So again, just be careful where you put it in, because that's basically what you are getting out. And as a long time saying goes, you are what you eat, but you are what you listen to, and you are what you study, and you are what you see. So I'm just taking it up to another level. All right, it's not only what you eat, but it's basically everything else that you input. So again, this is Ital Living, short video. See you next time.